Hello, hello. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It depends where you're watching from. Welcome to Middle African Television. I am your host, Zebedi Korea. On today's episode, I will try to tell a little bit story on my trip to Nigeria. From German to Cameroon, from Cameroon to Nigeria, Nigeria to Paris, Paris to Germany. And the system operating in Nigeria, our people that are back home, the best thing that we should do, 10 things that we should not do, the effort we are applying, what we are doing, to which extent is it going, and does it worth it to promote the agenda at hand? Should we keep on seeing ourselves as one people, or should we distance ourselves from those things? So, once again, welcome to Middle African Television. I am your host, Zebedi Korea. On today's episode, well, I don't know whether you are hearing me very well. Is my voice coming out clearly? If you can hear me clearly, please, I would love you to maybe write yes before I will proceed. If you have any question, you may call in. Thank you very much, Alfred. At least you have shown me that you can hear my voice. And it's normal that does bite whenever um, well, my people, let us not be distracted with this write-up from our brother Christopher. Christopher, I may put you on timeout if you don't. I keep on telling you right from the one that Nnamdi Kanu is in a good place. Um, okay. So if you choose it so, then let it be. Um, my people, let me go straight to the point. First of all, Nnamdi Kanu, as I normally tell you people, he's in good position, in good health, without any problem. You can see that. He surfaced yesterday in Israel. A lot of things does happen. But as he said that he's going to talk to his people by tomorrow, I will love you people to stay calm. And the message I got from Nigeria made me to understand that since Buhari find out that Nnamdi Kanu is still alive, Buhari have not, he's not even feeling fine. The message said that the president have not recovered from the shock of yesterday. You know, the evil that men do, leave it with them. But for me, it's nothing surprising because we know it right from day one. So that everything is in order. But nevertheless, let me continue on my journey to Nigeria. As you people remembered, I traveled to Africa. From German to Cameroon. In Cameroon, I experienced a lot of things, you know. Our people, most of them today are jumping about, listening to the politicians in Imo State, in other parts of Nigeria, giving them all sorts of promises, telling them all sorts of stories. Before I traveled to Nigeria, I reduced my voice, you know. I reduced the way I normally talk because of that nation, that place called Nigeria. Glory be to the Almighty that guided me successful to that place, and coming back, I'm successful, healthy. I normally says our people should participate in election. You know, I normally tell our people that the only thing remaining for them is to participate in election. But the things that I experience in Africa, the things that I experience in Nigeria, the question should be, does it worth it for our people to stand in that open air with full heat of that sun to choose their next leader for the next 4 years? It doesn't worth it. Is Nigeria one country? I will say no. Nigeria is not one country because as I traveled to Cameroon, my plan was move to Cameroon, take flight from Cameroon to Nigeria. I love landing in Port Harcourt, not Lagos State. But a lot of things revealed itself the time I wanted to move from Cameroon to Nigeria. Most of the airlines that I visited to order for their ticket made me to understand they are not allowed to land in Port Harcourt. That they are allowed to land in Lagos, any part of Yoruba land, any part in northern part of Nigeria. They are not allowed to land in Port Harcourt, in any Eastern Region airport. They are not allowed to land that place. The question should be, why? You know, our people are operating inside that nation without knowing that they are still under occupation. The Nigerian military still blocks the eastern part of the nation heavily. Nigeria is not one nation. Even Nigeria doesn't want to be a nation. The people inside Nigeria, oh my God, they have lost faith. They have lost their courage. There is no moral to fight the system, to change the situation. Rather, our people are being pressed to turn to mutant. You know what is mutant? Something, an animal that may resist and exist in any condition, even though inside toilet, even though it's inside sun, inside hellfire. They will not like to die, but they will try to change their species to suit the situation they find themselves in. Money is, do you know that inside Nigeria today, dollar is SS inside Nigeria? Why now? Why before there is no dollar? Nothing is working, nothing is functioning. I won't say that we doesn't have roads, but on the road matter, what I would say, especially in Imo State, you know, our people are buying Jeep. Nigerians thought that is because they are rich, not knowing that it's because of the condition of the roads. But I may predict today, 21st of October 2018, that time shall come, Nigerians will start buying 911 so that they will be able to move from A to B. It's not bad road though. This one is punishment. As a driver in Imo State, the highest gear you can change in your vehicle is gear 1 and gear 2. The other gears are not relevant because you won't use them. You don't need them. You can only go gear 1 or gear 2. Finish is with. Or you are stopped. Even in Owerri, capital, I saw a lot of so-called jeeps hooked inside swamp, inside pit hole. Deep hole. It's not a pit hole, it's now deep hole. What is going on? I don't know. The next thing is hunger. SS hunger. Too much hunger. In Nigeria, people are eating naira. People are eating naira because whatever you touches in Nigeria, there is no longer 50 naira. You can't buy anything of 50 naira. What would I mention that will cost 50 naira? You can't buy anything 50 naira. It's from 3,000 naira up to 7,000 naira. The question is this: do the people make that money easily? Is that money coming in normally as they are spending it? No. Why are things getting too expensive? In eastern part of Nigeria, the eastern part has border with Cameroon. And Cameroonians are good in farming. Nigeria now give blockade between Cameroon and Nigerian borders. I mean in the eastern part. Now they open the border in the northern part. The northerners now, the tomatoes we are consuming in eastern region is no longer the tomatoes from the northern part. The north are now, they are now moving to Cameroon to import tomatoes, move it to the northern part, and then now supply it to Nigerians. That's why tomato is very, very expensive. Upon that, if they open the border from the eastern part, it will be more cheaper for the people. I landed in Cameroon. I experienced a lot of things. Cameroon has excess food that they can't even consume. While Nigerians are no longer farming, looking for a nation to replace the food production. But due to the hatred inside Nigeria, they block those borders. Do we need to remain in one Nigeria? The answer is no. Should our people participate in election, this coming election? I will say, or I will reply, no. There is a reason why. Let me explain. Until we start educating our people what election is all about, what voting represents, and the full meaning of somebody participating in election, our people only move like mumu to vote, move like mumu and go back. Ask them the reason why they are participating, no answer. So it is our duty to enlighten our people. I try to teach them, to make them to understand that. Do you know that in every election is the only time common man on the street has the stick, has the stick to flog the corrupt politicians? They couldn't understand what I'm talking about. So I try to explain to them that this election time is the time to cross-check. Since Buhari entered into power, since Buhari promised Nigeria change, all the things that APC promised Nigerians, cross-check all of them if they have fulfilled it. That's my message to them. The answer is no. Buhari is not good. But Atiku carry too much money. Everybody want to have access into Atiku's finance. And in that side too, I jumped in to educate them, to make them to understand that. Listen, my people. If Atiku is spending these millions and all of you are rushing to collect our money, Atiku will rule Nigeria for 4 good years without any improvement. Because he will be rushing to collect the money to pay back where he borrowed those money. And you guys will keep on crying. Likewise, Buhari did. So, on my own side, I went for election too, which you know very well. And we do have meetings with Nigerian political system, INEC and whatever. Everything. As I came in, they made me to understand that I have to spend 6 good months in Nigeria before I will be able to participate in any political competition. I have to move to Nigeria, drop all I'm doing, just go there and stay. Keep on consuming the one you have already made for 6 good months with proof before you will be able to participate to change and improve the life of your people. And going to INEC office to acquire what they call it, voters card. INEC office that's supposed to be running 48 hours of the day. Now tell me that they have closed. They have closed. They don't issue voters card again. That voters card is finished. While the entire community, the entire local government, only 15% has voters card. The remaining has none. Most of them doesn't even have the money to transport themselves to that local government headquarters to register. I said only 15% in every local government registered and got that voters card. Tomorrow, they will tell you how many millions vote they win in Ihitoboma, for example. That is to tell you, the voters card they are refusing to issue you now, they have issued those cards to themselves to ring election tomorrow. Does it worth voting? No. As you people can recall before, I do tell my people that IPOB should not be projecting division now that we have a lot of tools to use against Nigeria before we will be able to press to pull out of Nigeria. I wasn't mistaken by then, because by that time I also traveled to Africa. I experienced a lot of things. I saw some certain things that keeps on going on by that time. But today, my people, what my eyes see inside Nigeria, I will not stand firm to tell our people to go and vote and to tell our people to give Nigeria a second chance. Let me use the simple word. No government. No, what did I say? No government in Nigeria no government will come into that government house in Nigeria that will repay or put Nigeria in any good position. Nigeria, when looking at Nigeria, Nigeria is not even among those developing countries. Nigeria is not like a nation that have tested independence. Nigeria is like country that is under the rock that they newly found that need to be refurbished. That's to tell you the best answer to that nation now is separation. Because the ones that doesn't have anything to offer the nation are drawing the ones that has down, pressing them down heavily. And they are the ones in power. Any nation that doesn't have people like the Eastern region people that are simulating the economy of that nation, they are bound to fail. So my topic today is, for every Easterner, bring out your tools, the best way you think that we will use to acquire our independence from Nigeria. Not by war. But, as the white people normally says, freedom is not given, rather taken from someone. If we try to acquire the independence through peaceful and legitimate means, and Nigeria keeps on resisting, it then means we got to turn the turntable. We got to turn the turntable around and use the language that Nigeria normally understands. Nigeria is no longer a nation. Nigeria is not a country. Nigeria is not even a local government. Nigeria is, that word Nigeria is just, it's just just like that. There is Nigeria. Nothing. People are eating themselves. Traveling to Nigeria at your own risk. Nigeria doesn't want even somebody going there, you know, traveling to that area is at your own risk, because either police go stop you to collect money, you make mistake, maybe you misunderstand his body language, they will open fire, or people may see your cell phone and they will eat you alive, and police will be there watching. Oh, they don't kill him. Oh, hey, see this fine guy. Oh, hey, oh boy, you don't go. Or you will be in your house. The tigers that normally move in the night will visit you at your own risk. Do you know that the political elites in Nigeria have secured the entire police for themselves, to the extent that Nigeria itself does have shortage of police to police the state and the country? Nigeria have pushed the army into electoral posts to the extent that our borders are now open, that nobody is there to guide our borders again. That's why Boko Harams are moving freely, because all the militaries are somewhere either safeguarding the political elites, or they are safeguarding the polling booths. But whenever the Boko Haram attack or the herdsmen attack the people, that government that sees the forces that are supposed to put peace in that nation will tell you to start calling God. That's to tell you, a nation where individuals seize the oil well of a nation, individuals, people like me and you, the oil well that's supposed to be for the nation is being handpicked. People are being picked that will be controlling those oil wells for themselves. Can a working nation operate in that manner? They will tell you they want to do restructuring. This thing now, even though me, as I'm talking now, I get access to oil well, and you come closer to me to tell me restructuring, I will tell you, say, since how many years you never restructure? Now where my mouth don't they enter for better, now you want restructure. This is to tell you it will never work. The only thing that will help us, and help us indeed, is separation. These guys are running Nigeria as if Nigeria is going to sink tomorrow. But I believe that Nigeria will sink. Matter of time. Nigeria is time bomb. Nigeria is like a nation with full of gunpowder, and cupboard is somewhere, and water just the rush they come near cupboard where they near that gunpowder, and it's coming closer faster as they think. They call Nigeria zoo. I don't buy to it because I have my families over there. Calling them zoo means that my father and my people are the animals living in those zoo. And you going there, you are going to look around the zoo, you know. But in other part of it, animals are consuming money in Nigeria. That's to tell you is how they call it, zoological, whatever. I will not go deeper. Even the zoo in Western world, as one of our brothers said last time on my show, he said, calling Nigeria zoo is a very big insult to the zoo of the Western world. Because the zoos are very clean, neat, fine, that you will even spend your money to pay so that you will have access to that place. Nigeria doesn't want 1,000 euro flight ticket. Spending 1,000 to travel to that country at your own risk. So the next question now, or the next topic now, is the resurfacing of Nnamdi Kanu. What is those things trying to interpret to you and I? And now we have seen Nnamdi Kanu. What do you think that is the fate of the federal government of Nigeria? And do you think, and I have been hearing people using the word Nnamdi should either participate in election or choose Atiku over Buhari or Buhari over Atiku. This nonsense statement. For me, Nnamdi should not participate in Nigerian political election. Nnamdi should not endorse no person, because Atiku with Halliburton are the ones siphoning Nigerian money for decades. The Atiku you are seeing today is richer than the federal government of Nigeria. The people that put him in that position is the Clinton family. All of them made Atiku what it is today. So Nnamdi should distance himself from Nigerian political system, and I know very well that he will never ever do it. I know very well that he will never ever abide to those predicting or claiming that people are saying. That means they do forget so easily, and Nnamdi would never do it. But the only thing I will try to tell Nnamdi Kanu is this: try to bring thinkers around you. Try to bring thinkers around you. Those that will be able to read the system and predict the future. That will be reality. Those that will tell you how to use the mandate. Those mandates you have. Those mandates. You can twist them, turn them, maintain them, put them to any position that will cause havoc inside Nigeria without somebody dying. As you normally do, sit at home. Sit at home, you are not attacking anybody. You are not against no human being. You are only sitting at your place. If you will be able to figure out, go and check how the Asians does their own. For example, Korea. and other part, Thailand and other part, figure out how they does their own. Please renew the game, because our people are perishing in that area called Nigeria. So thank you, mentor. You said explain it. What should I explain? Please, can you please write, or you call in to tell me what I should explain? Then I will be able to explain those things. You know, a lot of things are going on in Nigeria. These guys, this is no longer the matter of I'm Yoruba or I'm Hausa, I'm this, I'm that. Now is the matter of Nigeria is not working. Nigeria is not functioning. The economy is sinking. Nigeria keeps on borrowing money day and night. China is securing Nigeria economically. We should borrow money that we can be able to pay back. The money that PDP borrowed for under 16 years, Buhari have borrowed that money under 2 years. The money that PDP borrowed for the entire 16 years is what Buhari borrowed under 2 years. There, I would not like to say much. Rather, with the points that I'm making, I'm touching, I'm trying to tell you, now is no longer the time of tribalistic or tribalism, or like the ones that will tell their people, let the Igbos leave Lagos, let the Igbos go. Igbos are the ones investing in Nigeria and developing Nigerian economy. In Lagos State, they are the one simulating the economy on the street. In Ghana, and the worst part of it now is this. Now that the Igbos are showing the light that they don't want to participate in election, they don't want Buhari to be their next president, Ghana have started destroying Nigerian properties in Ghana. I hope you people know that one. Ghanaians are now destroying the properties of Nigerians in Ghana. Kenya is even killing Nigerians, and those people are the Igbos. Kenya have started killing and destroying the properties of our people. And these people are people that doesn't have the gut, that doesn't have that morale to touch Nigerians in their country. Somebody gave them green light. Something happened that made these people to wake up, start destroying the properties of Nigerians. Like in Ghana, a friend of mine went to Ghanaian shop here in Duisburg. One old man in Stanisegase, those living in Duisburg, watching this video. And this our brother opened his mouth and said, excuse me, because they called him chief. The news that we are getting from Ghana is not impressive. It's not encouraging at all. We all are blacks. As we are living in Germany now, every black man is your brother's keeper. But that the Ghanaian people are destroying the properties of the Nigerians living in their nation. That man say yes, they should send all Nigerians back to Nigeria. Even he used his mouth and said they should kill the Nigerians in their country. And this guy asked him, why are you so harsh? I am a Nigerian in your shop now, buying things. That means you can put poison in this thing and sell it to me. What did we do wrong? We came to Ghana and developed Ghana. Nigerians developed Ghana, developed the entire city of Ghana. Now you people are calling for the destruction of the people. The finger that feed you, you want to bite it. You have been living in Germany for years. You have not ever invested anything in that your so-called proud country called Ghana until our people entered into that place. Likewise, the Kenyan people. Our people have been attacked all over, and Nigeria remain quiet because they know that no Hausa is involved, no Yorubas. It's the same bad tribe in that country. To tell you, Nigeria cannot guarantee the security of Igbo people in Nigeria. They cannot guarantee the security to the properties, like as the Lagos State now is calling for Alaba International, that they are going to move the market to a different place. They are going to show them to develop and go over there. They are pursuing our people helter-skelter. We have no other place to hide. Nigeria is destroying our people. Ghanaians are killing our people. Kenyans are killing our people. All these things are happening to the same tribe. All of them at the same time. And the government remain calm, like nothing is happening. That's to tell you, even though you doesn't want to fight, we will bring you to fight in Nigeria. You know, I don't want to go to that extent before. You know, if you people doesn't want to fight, we will bring you to fight in Nigeria so that peace and success will reign in that nation. So, my people, what I'm trying to tell you people now is this. We are not part of that nation. Nigeria gave us blockade in eastern part of Nigeria. Land, water, air and sea, or land, air and sea, they gave us blockade. You can only move freely going to Lagos or other part of it. Nothing like the eastern part doesn't function at all. And these things involve every part of eastern part of the nation. Before, if somebody from Cameroon will move with flight to Port Harcourt, that flight got to go to Abuja or to Lagos, and from Lagos then coming back to east. It can never move directly. Likewise sheep, likewise whatever. Nothing comes from any part of Africa that goes directly to eastern part. It must only go to other part of the country before moving down to east. To tell you, you are in bondage. The earlier you wake up is far better and always better for you. And if Nigeria is not ready to do it normal, the way we should do it, we have already our drums that we will start playing music in eastern part. Somebody called me and said, I don't want to fight, and I'm not going to fight for any war if anything breaks out. I said, if you doesn't want to fight, if your people don't want to fight, we will bring you to fight Nigeria with all your heart, whether you like it or not. And Nigeria should start getting prepared, because that drum is about to start. Peace to my people. Peace to my people. Peace to my people. Remain blessed. Bye-bye.